Dig. I like the blue.
She dripped like honey on a Miracle Mile, dressed in sepia clothing and a Bellum style. Then she came to the beach house with a Leon Russell record, and we laid on the floor, played Chinese checkers. She took me home to Pink.
Ooh-wee.
Something in the water taught me how to crawl. Something in the water taught me how to fall. Something in my blood starts to take a hold. Something in my bones start to lose control.
Hey, welcome to another something in the water. Another something in the water.
Another something.
Kind of rhymes. It's got a.
Another something other.
And in the words of John Prine's great song, "There She Goes." Hey, 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 hey. Hey, I'm Uncle Dave Griffin, and there go.
Sean Clark. How's it going?
We just kicking it around lazily. Had a Justin Mercer over here on the control board. He always fixes up a meal for our guests, and since we didn't have one tonight, we ate ourselves, and it was good. Mexican chicken and Spanish rice with a kick.
Mm-hmm. Always good.
And flaming tortilla. Old soft tortilla warmed up in the microwave for about 15 seconds. So we're feeling good. Old Pine Box Dwellers, what happened?
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about what happened. They had some big old ceremony.
Golden Isles Music Awards. Yeah.
Yeah, what'd y'all do?
We got Band of the Year. We got Video of the Year with Scott Stuckey's help directing that video, Devil's Den.
Did y'all have any competition?
Yeah, everybody's
got videos?
Yeah. Michael Longy that we had on. He got Album of the Year with his album.
I mean, does any of those other bands have videos?
Yes.
They do?
Yeah, there was a big category of
Awesome.
different
Well,
stuff.
it ain't no way y'all couldn't have. Scott Stuckey was our guest a couple of months ago, and of course, you need to go back and watch that. If you don't know who he is, then you'll know. He was a big videographer, music man out in California back in the 80s.
Did some stuff
90s.
Athens, Georgia.
Did some stuff in Athens, Georgia with Vic Chestnut.
And D.C. with Pancake Mountain.
Pancake Mountain children's television show featuring grown-up punk artists as guests. Kids responded well to punk music. There ain't nothing wrong with punk. It's just saying what you want to say and not giving a damn, kind of.
Yeah. That's what punk is.
Mm-hmm. And we played in a punk club last year. Yeah. Drove all the way out of Las Vegas to play in a punk club.
Yeah. It was fun.
It was. The band that opened up for us was Sciatics.
Sciatics, yeah.
They were punk.
They were we were not.
And then Pine Box followed them. I'll never forget the bass player's introduction. He said, "No, I can't do it on here." But anyhow, he says, "Now y'all welcome the Pine Box." Beep. It wasn't the Dwellers. He forgot what the
end.
third word in their name was, and he just inserted a MF, and then I ended it up the night with solo stuff, and in a white cowboy hat, and I can't remember. I had some kind of a Willie Nelson T-shirt, I believe, that I borrowed from you, with Willie
shooting a bird,
and had picked up a gold lame shirt in a women's secondhand store in Yucca, California. I went in there to drag my wife out, and this was right up the road from Pioneer Town, California, where we had played the night before. And I couldn't drag. You can't drag a woman out of a secondhand store. It just don't happen. So as I walked around, I was piddling. I saw this white scarf with blue stars on it, and I said, "I'll have that." And then I came across this gold lame shirt, and I negotiated the price down, and still got the shirt. The blue star white scarf wound up at a swimming pool party that I played in July of last year, and I ain't got it back.
Well, you wore all that in the Devil's Den video, didn't you? The shirt.
I didn't have the blue starred scarf, though. I did wear the gold shirt in the Devil's Den music video that won first place in the Golden Owls Music Awards. Check it out. Devil's Den. It's on all the websites.
It's on YouTube. It's on our website. It's
Pine Box Dwellers,
Instagram, whatever.
Dave Griffin, Waycross Stagecoach. You can find it anywhere. You just have to look. So speaking of looking, we appreciate y'all looking at this, and we hope that you'll go down there and hit subscribe. It don't cost you a thing. Hit like. That helps us. All those things helps us get more and more down the road towards numbers. Numbers of people that are watching this, and eventually it could help us monetize the thing, which is a Greek word for dollars.
You been playing any gigs lately?
I have.
What you been doing?
Very fortunate. I've been lucky. Didn't have a gig to my name last weekend until Thursday. I woke up Thursday afternoon. Ding! My phone beeped, and it was a text from the Fish Dock. It's a place that I normally play twice a month up above Darien, Georgia, on the Sapelo River. And they treat me real good at the Fish Dock. Love them people. And she said, "I've got a vacancy for this Saturday. Are you already booked?" And I said, "No, I will be, though, now. Thank you." And then later on Thursday night, last week, I got a call from Cheryl, owner of the Boondocks, another place that really books us very frequently, and we appreciate so much. And I was scheduled to have a gig there tomorrow night, but she fast-forwarded to last week, and so I picked up a gig at Boondocks on Friday, Fish Dock on Saturday, and my calendar was empty. Just 12 hours before all that happened. So those are the good times. I love it when that happens. I love it when somebody, a club or venue, will say, "Oh my gosh, we're in a bind. Are you booked tonight?" Most times I have to say, yeah, but when it happens on a day or a weekend that you are already clear off and everything, that's like gravy, that's like one thrown right into your lap. So yeah, a fish dock, boondocks, Heritage Oaks Golf Club in Brunswick, Sanctuary Cove over, the address is Waverly, but it's one exit south of Brunswick. Moss at Ember in St. Simons, and Sea Palms at Sago at Sea Palms Golf Club.
You have any interesting stories happen lately? You know how stuff goes down when you're doing a gig? Somebody fall out of a chair?
Well, we did a last Saturday night. Lynn made a big poster with happy birthday poster with markers for our dear friend Wendy Thornton, and she don't just have a birthday; she has a birth month. Mm-hmm. Hers just rolls and rolls and rolls, keeps on rolling, and we got all the customers and the waiters and waitresses and all at Fish Dock to sing happy birthday to her over the phone, which was pretty cool. I had a brunch gig 2 Sundays ago at 11 in the morning, and when you stay up all night like we do, at 11 in the morning comes around quick. I think I had about 3 hours sleep and got up and went down to Heritage Oaks Golf Club, and that was pretty cool. I mean, it was. I was concerned about how my voice might sound after, a gig the night before and party people afterwards, but it held up pretty good. Let's see.
You been writing any songs?
I can't think of any wild things that happened at any of the gigs. Oh, these people was getting drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah, does that count?
Yeah, that counts.
What about you? You got any stories? Anything incredulous?
Just
sat in with y'all a couple of times. That was fun.
Yeah, you come out
at Reed's Apothecary. That's a late night gig, 9 to midnight, and so that fits in with my gigs. My gigs are usually over by 10 at the latest, and that's a chance for us to see our boys. And Sean's been letting me get up on stage and make a fool of myself. Act a fool. I'll just say I act a fool.
He acts bad every time I ask him to get up there. He's like, I don't want to do it. That's well, you don't have to do it, Dave. I'll do it.
No, he says, I don't want to do it. Well, you don't have to. I'll do it. like Goober on Andy Green. I'll do it. GD. Y'all been hot and heavy too. Y'all travel a heck of a lot more than I do.
We've done a lot of private gigs here lately, weddings and family get-togethers and stuff like that. Which
North Georgia,
cool. Southwest Georgia.
But you've been going up north too.
Oh yeah, we've been up there, but I was just talking about for the private gig.
Mm-hmm.
We played some new places up around Sonoya.
Y'all getting enough money for that long trip?
Yeah,
Is-
you stack a few gigs together,
Yeah.
and you got a free spot to stay with some
And it's
friends.
worthwhile, huh?
It's a good time.
What is this? Yeah. Sitting here in March, and we've got a Uncle Dave's Waycross Stagecoach gig coming up 22nd.
Is that the one at Grant's, or you talking about
Nowhere, I believe.
Nowhere Bar? Yeah, in Athens, Georgia.
Yeah, 22nd. Friday, March 22nd, we're going to be in Athens at the Nowhere Bar with George Massey and
Mm-hmm.
me, you, Rambler
Kane,
Kane,
Fester Haygood,
Fester Haygood, and Scotty
Scotty
Nicholson will be, and of course Pine Box, Connor, and myself will be doing that one. We always have a good time up there. That is a great town. It's just so much energy flying through there, you know, with the college, UGA, and all that goes with that, you know. A lot of music up there and a lot of music-minded people up there. And that'll be March 22nd. Y'all come if you can. I guarantee you won't get your money back, but you'll have a good time.
It's always a good time at Nowhere Bar.
Always a good time at Nowhere Bar. So let's see what's coming up. Okay.
Okay, what you got?
Nothing out of the ordinary. Playing a private gig for as a matter of fact, on the 23rd, so I'm going to have to get on back home after Athens for a Saturday gig at a motorcycle club just outside of Brunswick. Well, let's see. Oh, I got a text from an old music friend of mine from Homerville, George Bassinet. I think he was I don't know where he was originally from, but he was an early band member in a lot of local bands. One of them was the Seldom Blues Band. We've talked about them on here before, with Farrell Howell, lead singer. Anyhow, George gave up the music for the most part and ended up being an attorney over in Homerville, and he sent me a message yesterday saying there's a friend of his down in Keaton Beach, Florida, which is right on the Gulf.
Yeah, I was wondering, where's Keaton?
It's below
Panama
City. Yes, definitely below Panama City. It's 2 hour 45-minute drive, but as you're going through Perry, Florida, and then angling from Waycross is perfect southwest angled straight down to the Gulf for March 8th. And I'm hoping that the guy is going to call me. We spoke earlier today, and he said, I'll try to call you before 5. And I said, well, he said, I'll try to call you later. And I said, good. I'll be busy after 5, though. I'll be home until 5 because I had this podcast thing to do. You might have heard of it. It's called Something in the Water.
We're going to be in Sebastian, Florida, the 15th.
That's the one way down on the Atlantic coast.
Mm-hmm.
With
Paradolia Brewing Company.
With the little bunnies.
With the little bunnies running around. They got these little
silver dollar bunnies. They're about that big. The little heads.
Well, I didn't see them the past few times, but they were there first few times we went.
Little heads sticking out from the bushes.
But that's a cool spot. Paradoli Brewing.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the
That's
thing.
where y'all met Arlo Guthrie, huh?
They did that. Yeah, we met Arlo Guthrie down there.
He said, "Hey, how you doing?
He's like, well, what are y'all doing down
A lot
here?
of freaks." He's the one that was on the Woodstock soundtrack movie. In the movie, said, "Dad, New York Thruway is closed, man. Can you dig it? Far out. There's a lot of freaks."
What was that TV show? Was that his TV show?
Arlo Guthrie?
Didn't he have a TV show?
Not that I know of.
There's all these videos of him doing skits.
Arlo Guthrie?
Uh-huh.
Really? I'll have to look into that.
I don't know if there's all of them. There's definitely a video of him doing a skit.
Okay. I might have missed that one.
Kind of like some hee-haw stuff, but
Wow.
hippie.
Hippie skits.
Hippie-fied.
Like Cheech and Chong?
Yeah. Pull it up. No. Yeah, that's where I saw it.
Well, let's watch one. My interest is peaked. My interest is peaked. Coming into Los Angeles.
Search Arlo Guthrie skit. TV show. Uh-oh.
Bringing in a couple of keys. Don't touch my bags if you please, Mr. Custom Man. Hey. What's a skit now? What would it? It'd probably be current, right? He's doing the skits now?
No, this was in the 70s or something.
Oh, man, I ain't never heard of that now.
Funny skit.
Yeah? I totally missed that.
I don't know. He looks about that age in him.
Huh.
Comedy show.
Right, the Arlo Guthrie comedy skits or something. Is it Alice's Restaurant? No.
What's that right there? That one. No.
What's that one above it where the girl is? What does that say?
No.
What's that got to do with Arlo? What's that with the hats on?
Seems like there was like a door, like, you know, like in a play, there'd just be a
That's
door,
the
but not a
Muppet
wall.
Show.
And it's just supposed to
There's a
represent.
door.
Supposed to represent something, you know, like they're in a
Hollywood.
room, like somebody's knocking on the door and they open or a
Scene
window
that
or something.
Huh. You been on something lately?
Well, I might have went over to another parallel universe.
I'll check it out, y'all.
It was him and another guy, and they were just doing some knock joke stuff. I mean, I don't know if it was necessarily knock joke, but it seems like they were like somebody knocking on the door and they'd open it and, hey, man, or something to that extent. Real short stuff, kind of like the Uncle Dave's bunkhouse.
Huh. Nothing's coming up with it
what
like a
about that?
name.
What is that one?
What is that one throwing water there? It's not Arlo Guthrie, is it?
No. Is it?
Do that one. That's Arlo Guthrie right there with the long hair.
On through, and I finally came to see the very last
Oh,
man.
this is
I walked
the,
in, I
Alice's
walked up, I
Restaurant.
said, "What do you want to see me about?" He said,
Okay, this
"See
is
the
part
shrink."
of the Alice's Restaurant video. Well, y'all have to look on YouTube if you
Yeah, I don't know.
Arlo Guthrie fans, and we'll look too when we get home. And
I might have dreamed.
if y'all find something, email it to us. You can email it to us, or you can do a comment right under our our podcast on our YouTube channel, Caution Light Media.
Under this screen.
Right down here at the bottom. You see it. See it? Right there. Oh, sorry.
So sorry.
Um,
You
Yeah,
wrote any new songs?
I've been fiddling. Yeah, I have not had I haven't had any writer's blocks. That's for sure. I don't. They just kind of come along, you know. And I'm always there. Oh, okay. This was a real tearjerker now.
Tearjerker, huh?
Well, let me swap seats with you. How about that? Can you dig it?
Here's Arlo Guthrie and Hoyt Axton. You are what you eat.
I know that'd be good. Who it actually was an old Oklahoma boy who made it big. Because, and I'm talking about big in several different ways. He was a big man. I've got a tale of the week on Hoyt Axton and his mama. I'll bring it out sometime. Sounds good to me.
Close enough for the girls in this town.
I'm going to set my timeout settings on here so it don't leave me. Screen timeout, we'll move it up to 30 minutes. Just cause we can.
How long's this song?
It ain't long, but at least I'll have it along.
Yeah, I have it along.
All right, this is a pretty song, if I can remember it, about daddies and their daughters. First word that I heard her say was daddy. Her little smile could chase the blues away. When she laughed, she knew she'd always have me wrapped around her finger day by day. Days passed by so fast as she grew older. Seems to me she walked before she crawled. If she cried, my arms were there to hold her, and always sure to catch her when she'd fall. Long as there are stars that shine, Valentines and sparkling wine, you'll never lose this love of mine. Sure as there's a higher world where lovers dream and dancers twirl, you'll always be my little girl. Princess dreams and ice cream covered faces, birthday cakes and pretty pink balloons gave way to days of boys and silver braces. little girl was growing up too soon. Give her hand, another man will take it. Smiles and walks the aisle, and then she's gone. Though I try, my breaking heart can't fake it. Like a bird, my little girl has flown. Long as there are stars that shine, Valentines and sparkling wine, you'll never lose this love of mine. Sure as there's a higher world where lovers dream and dancers twirl, you'll always be my little girl. You'll always be my little girl.
Heck yeah. That's like a kind of a Guy Clark.
Yeah.
That's good. There's some good lines in there. I like when getting married and all that through there.
Yeah. Yeah, that was Lynn helped me with that one too. My wife Lynn helped me with that one too. This is the beginning of an idea I got. Yeah, something like that. Sweet Larissa Berg was handy with a tattoo gun. She lived a life of purple haze watching. She lived a life of purple haze watching the pretty colors run. She dig that needle in. She'll get under your skin. Buddy, you come running back again to get another one. Something like that.
That's cool. She'll love that.
And then I got Elena was a belly dancer twisting on the Boondocks floor. Smiling for the camera and shaking from her head to toe. She radiates and spins. She'll get under your skin. Buddy, you'll come running back for more. Something like that. It's
Cool.
just a work in progress.
Like it. It's a epic tribute to some ladies you know, huh?
Yeah.
Good angle. I've been learning too many covers to write anything here lately. For all these parties, can you learn this? Can you learn that one?
Well, y'all been doing what? What's the new ones?
I mean, some of them aren't. We're not going to keep playing, but
Radiohead? No.
I mean, we do a Radiohead song, but we've always had. But
Yeah.
we did some Nirvana new.
Yeah, I heard that the other night.
Learned that for Ed's party, his birthday party, and then we enjoyed playing them. I don't think that somehow the crowd is either too old for Nirvana or too young for Nirvana, and they don't know what the hell we're doing. Yeah, I'm like, we ain't got no 50-year-olds out here to like.
Splitting the scene.
I'm 49, like, and I'm, you know what I mean? Like, I still think of Nirvana as like young.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Yes, this is my brand newest one right here. It's Huh?
Get your guitars.
Which way? I guess there ain't but one way.
Yeah, I guess opposite. What's he doing?
Turn on?
I didn't have the pickup thing. Play here a little bit.
All right, hang on a second here.
Let me hold it for you.
Nah, I think that'll work.
Let me hold.
Where's your music stand? There we go.
Is it standing?
Yeah,
I don't think it is.
Lean.
I'm holding it back.
there we go.
Man, gonna get it. I'll hold it here.
All right. All right. Oh. Huh? Back it off?
There's a back knob.
Oh, a back knob.
Try that.
Okay. All the way? What's the front knob?
I guess that must be
Tone.
One of
Tone?
them's volume, one of them's tone back.
Well, I'm going to put it in I'm going to turn it off completely.
Must be the battery, but I can get you the mic.
Well, I'm going to turn both of them up, you see.
I think it's a battery.
Oh, it's battery dead.
I got you enough to the microphone.
Okay. Well, I'm going to turn them both back down now.
It don't matter.
Don't matter, battery's dead. I'm going to try to remember this one too because it's real new. All right, ain't no intro. Lonesome pine standing tall. It may bend, but it don't fall. Used to be just like that pine till you broke this heart of mine. I'm lonesome, call me lonesome. I ain't got the right feel to it. Till you broke this heart of mine. I'm lonesome, call me lonesome. Call me lonesome pine. Lonesome pine, high and dry, reaching up for the sky. Used to be just like that tree till you walked right out on me. I'm lonesome, call me lonesome. Call me lonesome pine. Lonesome, call me lonesome pine. My roots are in the ground. Deep inside my heart is dying. My tears are steady falling, even though the sun still shines. Lonesome, call me lonesome. Call me lonesome pine. Lonesome pine growing strong as the years keep rolling on, like we were right from the start till you tore it all apart. Lonesome, call me lonesome. Call me lonesome pine. Lonesome, call me lonesome pine. My roots are in the ground. Deep inside my heart is dying. My tears are steady falling, even though the sun still shines. I'm lonesome, call me lonesome. Call me lonesome pine.
That's real good, man. That's good.
All right, well, good. I'm glad you
Charlie
like
Crockett
that.
wish he did.
It was just
He wish he wrote that one. It's got the
Yeah, I can even.
like a Native American kind of progression.
Yeah. Now this one is kind of a funny situation that brought this one on. I was taking Aunt Lynn through the sorry, it just kicked in through the drugstore drive-through, and she is highly. I know she won't mind me talking about this. One of her medical things is restless leg syndrome, and believe me, you don't want to be around anybody with restless leg syndrome because that you don't know what their leg's going to do. It's very active, you know, when you don't want it to be, like a nerve, muscle spasm jerk. Usually happens mostly in two places. Trying to sleep at night, going to bed, and driving, sitting in a car riding. Mm-hmm. That's when it hits her the worst. But anyhow, when she's running low on that medicine, and seems like every time she goes back to the doctor to get a new script, something gets messed up somewhere. And she's in danger of, you know, running completely out of those little purple pills. And it's ropinirole. It's Parkinson's disease. But which, you know, they just kind of found out that it also works good on this because they ain't found a cure for restless leg. I sure wish they would, and I know she does too. But in the song, we were sitting in the car waiting to get her medicine, and she was just discussing her medicine and everything. I said, "What color is it?" She said, "Purple." So I got to thinking, it just, like some songs do, they just come at you out of nowhere. Mm-hmm. I was thinking about how desperately she relies on these little purple pills to keep her restless leg syndrome under control. And if you equate that with anybody that's out there and kind of is crushing on one particular drug, mm-hmm. whether it's legal or not, and also that old saying that I think I came up with it anyhow. I ain't never heard it said before, and use it around you was like, "I'm just a couple of devils away from kicking your ass." Yeah. I ain't never heard anybody say devils, mm-hmm. but yeah, you think about it, you know. Yep. Demons. I got 2 more demons going, buddy. I'm coming after you. I got to thinking about the pills, you know, and how it really affects her if she don't have them. So I'm sure she could go about attempted murder if she didn't have that pill. So I don't know about this one. When I wrote it in my head like rock and roll. Just one pill, one little pill. It's the color purple, gonna cure my ill. I'm just one purple pill away from killing you and making my day. There's a devil on my left, devil on my right, both talking to me in the middle of the night. Say, now here's your chance, don't let it slip away. All right. Say, now here's your chance, don't let it slip away. I'm just one purple pill away from killing you, making my day. I don't know. I know that I'm right,
therefore you're wrong. I seen this movie and I listened to the song. I've heard the voices come to lead you astray. I'm just one purple pill away from killing you, making my day. Just one pill, one little pill. It's the color of purple, gonna cure my ill. I'm just one purple pill away from killing you and making my day. This jacket's warm, just a little bit too tight. It's cold in this chair, but honey, I see the light. Here come the governor, maybe he'll grant me a stay. I'm just one purple pill away from killing you and making my day. Just one pill, one little pill. It's the color of purple, gonna cure my ill. I'm just one purple pill away from killing you and making my day. I'm just one purple pill away from killing you and walking away.
Heck yeah. It's the Dave Blues.
Just Dave.
Delta Dave Blues.
There's another Uncle Dues. You got to pay your dues to sing the blues.
You got a tale of the week first.
You got to tell the tale to be able to smell the smell. Well, see how casual we are on this podcast? You can't find that on most any podcast you look at now out there. And I know y'all watch more than this. We don't mind.
I'm playing on which number?
The song. That red dot up there.
Well, which key?
Oh, it's at the before I even start. Yeah. Okay, folks, we'll do a tale of the week right quick, but Tales of the Week from Dog Hill to Tripoli and back. Uncle Dave Griffin. This is a book you can own yourself. Just come see me. You have to catch me at a gig. So tonight's tale of the week starts with a piece of a song off my new CD called Crash and Burn. Dig. I like the blue.
She dripped like honey on a Miracle Mile, dressed in sepia clothing and a Bellum style. Then she came to the beach house with a Leon Russell record, and we laid on the floor, played Chinese checkers. She took me home to
Ooh-wee. If you caught that, then you'll catch this. In August of 1977, Down Home Band with Eddie Middleton rolled back into the Sheridan on the Beach in Panama City Beach, Florida. Paradise for South Georgia boys. Oh, am I ahead of you with the pictures? That's Arlo Guthrie in his underwear, tidy whities. Yeah, we like to enhance our stories with actual visuals. visual photographs. And these go way, way back to the 1977.
Les Paul Dave.
Actually, it was 1976. I was wrong about that. Okay, so in August 1977, Down Home Band with Eddie Middleton, 1976, rolled back into the Sheraton on the beach, Panama City Beach. Paradise for South Georgia boys. It was our second trip in 3 months, the first visit being back in June. That June gig, that's me on the right and old Joe Shear on the left. He's rearing back and letting it fly. He had a high voice, tenor. He sang tenor. That looks like we're singing back up to, I think it was the very funky what was the name? OJ's. OJ's song, what was the name of it? Can't remember. But that was it. It was either that or that Lou Rawls song. I have no idea what song it was. Anyhow. That June gig was my introduction to Panama City Beach, having spent most of my childhood vacations on the Atlantic coast in popular Waycross getaway, Ferndina Beach. John Randall Smith, our drummer, and I wheeled into the hotel parking lot, shirtless in cut-off jeans and several six-packs in the wind, laid eyes on the sugar sand of the Gulf, and immediately ran and fell into the blue-green surf. And we lolled around there in that surf for a while, and I sobered on up because we had to unload and set up. John helped us unload and set up, but he kept drinking. And by that was his probably third gig with us or something. He had a good night. The club inside Sheridan was decorated in a serious nautical motif with ship beams, driftwood, nets, and buoys. The bar itself was shaped like the hull of a boat, and on any given night, it was lined with beautiful local gulls.
Gulls?
Gulls, yeah. You know what I'm talking about. There are several reasons a young man is drawn to playing guitar. The love of music, the camaraderie of like-minded band members, and the appeal to impress the members of the opposite sex.
Mm-hmm.
One Panama City beauty strolled in the last night of our June gig, was sweet-talked by me during the break, and politely vowed to drop by the beach house next day before we pulled out of town. And like the good Southern girl she was, true to her word, she came bearing gifts. 2 brand new record albums, Highway A1A by Jimmy Buffett and Leon and Mary Russell's wedding album. 2 fine albums. Anytime I listen to them, it takes me right back to this. We laid on the floor playing Chinese checkers while the rest of the guys loaded up and left me behind, promising to be in Valdosta the next night for our King of the Road gig. I won't go into any further details of what happens next. The song will tell you if you buy my CD and listen to track 3. But I'm not going on any further because my wife, Aunt Lynn, may be watching. During the months following our Panama City Beach gig, I became increasingly aware of a personal anatomical anomaly. I began to notice an odd protrusion in my lower abdomen, but I dismissed it and carried on. Weeks went by, and soon I was experiencing sharp pain in the area. It was about right there. Especially when I hit a particularly high note on singing on stage. The band was constantly touring, so I accepted the intermittent pangs and played on. When we returned to Panama City in August, while unloading equipment from my Ford van, I picked up a heavy cabinet and set it down quick, doubling over in pain. Whatever it was not going away and wasn't getting was getting worse, you see. That day I went to the local beach clinic where a cheeky doctor thumped me like a watermelon on the protrusion. Sounded just like that. After I cussed and screamed at him, he told me, you have a full-blown hernia. You'll be all right to finish your 2-week gig if you baby it, but you need to call your personal doctor and schedule yourself for surgery immediately. It was an inguinal hernia, the result of a tear in the abdominal muscle, allowing part of the intestine to bulge out and drop down into other discrete areas. My family physician, Floyd Davis, a beautiful soul but not much of a hernia surgeon, took it upon himself to perform the delicate operation. The band had some time off in September, so I went under the blade thinking things would be back to normal in a couple of weeks. My plan was much more positive than my post-surgical rehab. Dr. Davis left me with an ugly, rolled up, bunched up 12-inch scar, angling from my lower abdomen down to the top of my groin in weeks, months of painful recovery. Down home, carried on, handing off my vocal parts to other members of the band. By the time I had fully recovered, it's probably about 6 weeks fully, I was greeted with a icy reception. May I say, a cool reception. Figuring out quickly that in my absence, Eddie Middleton was able to give the other band members a bit of a pay raise. My once proud position in the band was becoming a memory as reality set in. I was devastated. I owe it to my dear friend and bass player, T. Wayne Scarborough, for standing up for me and making the guys realize that friendship was more important than a few extra dollars. I re-entered the group, and things fell quickly back into place. That's Wayne right there. That's me and my Takamine. I wish I could find a shirt like that now. It wasn't
What's on the
roses, flowers, red flowers, but it was made in Pakistan or India, and it was a different kind of, it wasn't gauze, and it wasn't denim. It was a kind of cooler than a denim, you know. I can't remember what it was made out of. So Eddie Middleton passed away last year, but the other band members, Wayne Scarborough, Joe Shear, John Smith, and Ricky Alderman, are all still good friends to this day. And to this day, I'm still carrying a 1-foot scar that looks like Frankenstein.
1-foot scar.
That reminds me of a great time of my life that almost ended too soon. No, you can't even hardly see it now. Well, thank you all for checking us out tonight. We hope you enjoyed the little bit of time we had together, and we shall see you in about 14, 15 days.
We'll see you out there on the ice.
On the ice.
When the cold black water finds its way across through your veins, it just might seal your fate. It just might seal your fate. It just might seal your fate.